Hey everyone, it's Erin, and this is going to be a hard video to film. Sorry, my music was playing. Did any of you guys peep the Alita release? Alita just released her her next EP called Bloodsucker. It's very her music is really mellow, and I just love it. Anyway, besides the point. I was gonna try and play Monster Prom or Dream Daddy, and then I was like, you know what, nah, CSGO. And I'm like, you know what, no, Stardew Valley. And then I was on Twitter, and this one game that was suggested on my Twitter, that none of you suggested, I just saw on a retweet, it really caught my eye. And we're gonna play that today. I'm gonna play a furry dating sim today. You heard me right. A furry dating simulator for furries with animals in it. Right up here, I have the configuration screen pulled up. I'm just gonna leave everything as it comes, basic settings, and we're gonna play. Now, this game really caters to a certain specific type of furry. Also, if I'm not focused, I apologize. I can't find my dad's other tripod, so I'm using my tripod with the ring light on it, and I cannot see the entire viewfinder. Disclaimer, I am not a furry. I had never been a furry. My friends call me a furry because I like Beastars, but not like that. Even though my lock screen is Legoshi from the manga, I am not a furry. I do not enjoy looking at furry hentai or drawings or anything like that. Also, I'm not playing this to bash on any furries or the creator specifically. This game cost me $5, but I paid I think $3 extra, so I made it $8. The drawings look good, and I've heard that the storyline goes pretty in depth, so I tipped him $3 because why not, you know? But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's click anywhere. I should have grabbed the mouse. Already on the screen. His nipples are... Alright, enter name. What should my name be? Fan. I got this thing. So beautiful. I love him. I got this little cat that my sister squishes at ASIN last year. And Pablo's mom named him Benito. So we're gonna call him Benito just for Pablo's mom. My character's name is now... Wait, whoa, his nipples are pierced too? I thought that was like a zipper buckle thing. That's a... Hello, traveler. Hi. In this game, your choices will make a big impact. Ooh, am I getting Until Dawn vibes from this? Interesting. They change the storyline, relationships, and combat. But before you begin your quest to date hunks and fight bad guys, let's go through the example. I got examples. I forget how big his nipples are. Look at the size of those gigantic honkalonkaroos. Hi. I'm Gear. How did I get here? You know what, Gear? I honestly wonder how I got at this position as well. This is Gear. He's a potential love interest in the story. Ooh. Oh no. The floating text is back. I must have sat on the dimension alternator again. Where did I put that thing? Gear. That's a specific word to use. Gear gropes his back pocket and begins rummaging through his satchel when he does not find what he's looking for. At the moment, you have 0 love points with Gear, but don't worry. You'll have plenty of time to woo. Why did you woo like that? Him later. Love. You know what, Gear? I'm just confused as well. Now let's see what combat looks like with 0 love points on Gear. Cue battle music. I really want to see the bad guy, but they never really show the bad guys ever. And I really want to see. I want to see how the bad guys look. Is that weird? Who is this thick man? I want to know who he is. What's his life story? What's his mom? How is she? The crazy flower guy charges at us. No one was touching your flowers, guy. Again, they just packing. These animals are just packing. This is the combat world. This is where you're gonna be battling next to your burly buds. I feel you know what? I feel uncomfortable to Gear. I really do. I like how he's the voice of reason in all this. Now try using one of Gear's abilities by clicking it on the bottom of the screen. Such agility, such grace. A skilled warrior indeed. Oh, thank you, narrator. I really appreciate it. You're so kind. Now that you've seen what combat looks like without love points, let's try and... Creator, you know what you did. And you know what you were doing when you did persuade like that. He asked, what was your name again? Thanks, Gear. Giant heart animations in the middle of the screen means your choice earned you a love point. Okay. So whenever I see big pulsating hearts on the screen, they love me more. Perfect. In this case with Gear. Oh, really? Oh my god, I would have never guessed, dummy. I feel different. Is he blushing? Look at his little, he's blushing. Gear has now grown to like you a little bit more, just a little bit, like a treat. This extra strength in your relationship means extra strength in the battlefield. Gear will now do a mess of damage with his explosives. Oh, Gear took a little damage. Why do you keep doing that with the words? Tender loving? You know what you're talking about when you say tender loving. I'm tired. I'm tired. Click Gear's portrait and then the pink heal ability down below. So clicking him and then heal. That felt nice. Nice and good. If you know what that's from, the oh, it stinks. Nice and good. If you know where that's from, talk to my boyfriend. He'll be his best friend, I promise. Go ahead and use Gear to finish this guy off. We're gonna be finished. Maybe I'm taking this the wrong way. Maybe it's me, you know? What should I do? Let's use the dimension alternator. Let's get out of here. Gear presses the button on the remote I gave him. The stranger was had a horrified scream before vanishing into a vortex of colorful lights. Ooh, colorful. That works, I guess. That concludes the tutorial. Now I put Gear back where I found him. But he won't remember anything? Wait, so am I gonna lose the love point that I got? Whoa, wait, what? How many times have you done this? How many players have played Gear? What do you think? Bye, Gear. The wolf vanishes in thin air. Okay, adventurer, let's begin your story. Get out there, fight battles, find love, and have fun. Good luck. The choices are, I hate tutorials, and that wolf was hella cute. I'm gonna do that one, right? War has engulfed the land surrounding our home. At this rate, the growing destruction of nearby battles will tear through our village. I'd like to ask capable fighters to assist me in forming precautionary defenses. Oh yeah, and who are you? A village with bloodshot eyes and a large flask in his left paw. Paw? Interrupts me. How much bloodshed have you seen? The stranger points angrily. He spills his drink on the person in front of him in the process. I don't have any combat experience, but if we don't, the drunken villain took a swig from his container before interrupting. He's rude. I know he's drunk, but like, take a chill pill. You're gonna lead against trained soldiers? What a joke. Look, I never said anything about leading. I just, you're gonna get people riled. Why'd you spell it like that? Riled up for no reason. Oh, he's probably drunk, that's why. You're gonna get them killed. The villager scoffs before downing the last of his drink and stumbling out of the room. Some villagers nod in agreement and begin making their way towards the exit as well. This isn't good. I know they're scared. Only fear would let anyone listen to that guy. But if we continue to ignore this threat, our village will be lost in months. I need to do something. I need to say something. I guess I'm gonna make a lot of choices in this game. Mainly because the narrator said that my choices will affect how the game turns out. And I'm going to try and play this as much as close to Erin, me, as possible. And looking at these options, passionately using reasoning or they deserve what's coming. What's more so like me is attempt using reason. I don't like drama, I prefer staying out of it, but if I have to be in it, I prefer trying to have both sides reason with each other, because there's no point in fighting if things can be talked out, you know? Like, did I get a heart point? With who? The drunk? It better not be. I don't want his drunk lips on me. Please be reasonable. Villages to the north and south have been left in ruins from the battles that have waged around them. Here, see for yourself. I reach into my pocket and pull a crumpled diagram I've been using to track the war. I've mapped the time each village fell to the distance they were from us. If it continues at this rate, then our village, most of the villages left, I'm wasting my time. Maybe I can recruit fighters from the other villages to... why are his nipples so pink? Hey kid, it's quite a speech you gave. My drifting thoughts were interrupted by another villager. He must have approached during my moment of intention. Is he the one that I got a heart point with? He looks like I guess a furry version of like a DILF or a GILF, you know what I mean? And GILF meaning grandpa. Please don't. I regret saying that. Before me now, these words. Before me now stands a massive bear. This guy is huge. You sizing me up, kid? Oh God, I said that out loud. Yeah, dummy. What's wrong with you? Damn it. I feel my cheeks get obnoxiously hot. Don't worry about it, kid. I'm just giving you a hard time. How did he... He heard you, dummy. The bear roars in laughter when he sees my puzzled expression. Your body language leaves nothing to the imagination, does it, kid? Does it? I can't do it. We'll need to work on that if you're gonna fight with us. Who's us? The name's Grit. You got a name, kid? My name's Benito. Wait, fight with who? I take a glance behind the bear and find two large figures. Why are they all so big? Standing a few feet behind him. What's up, Benito? I'm Gear! Gear is back! Yes! What's up, Benito? I'm Gear. The wolf extends a paw to greet me. I notice how Gear's muscles flex through his shirt from a simple gesture. Ooh. I've seen Gear around the village, and I'm pretty sure I've heard his name thrown around a few times. This wolf is known for causing a ruckus with his experiments. I heard he's not allowed near anything that could be potentially dangerous in public. He kinda has a reputation for making things explode. You know, you kinda look familiar. You know what, Gear? Here goes nipple ring man. Hey kid, call me Rain. Name's Reinhard. Gear's interrupted by another beefy canine. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. He's taller than Gear, but definitely not as big as Grizz. I'm not sure anyone is. I can't tell what breed he is. German Shepherd, maybe? You sure about this, Grizz? The bear gives him a sharp nod. The kid has spunk. Oh, thanks, Grizz. I appreciate it. I guess he's better than the rest of these idiots. Reinhard. That's a nice thing I've heard you say all week. Aw, Reinhard kinda likes me. He kinda likes me just a little bit. Reinhard rolls his eyes as another hearty laugh. So I can comment on Grizz's armor, which covers nothing of importance. I'm not gonna do that. Reinhard seems friendly. Or Gear, I feel like saying Gear's dangerous. Tries to make it seem a little flirty, but then it might hurt him. So I'm gonna say Rain seems friendly. I got a luck point, yes! Is Rain always this friendly? I make eye contact with Reinhard, who is now wearing a cocky smirk on his face. I don't like it, look at his face, I don't like it, I don't like it. Don't take him too seriously, Benito. He's a bit of a pessimist. It had nothing to do with you. Okay. We'll see how optimistic you are once you see what war can really do, kid. You think he all big and bad, huh? You big and bad? You think you big and bad, huh? It's easy enough to talk about fighting, but until you're covered in the blood of someone you care for. Backstory? Rain. Backstory? Easy, Rain. No need to go off scaring our new friend. They're gonna learn eventually. Look, Benita, you hit the nail on the head when you said the war was coming. Rain and I have seen what this war can do to small villages like this. What these people don't understand is that this war is destructive in more ways than one. Ooh. Everyone seems to forget soldiers had no problem looting already poor villagers when they're low on supplies. Dang. I like how in a lot of, I'm gonna say anime, it's kind of like that same trope where like the soldiers become corrupted, like in the 7 Deadly Sins, like One Piece, stuff like that. Like they all become corrupted or they're run by a corrupting influence. I like that. Not to mention what they do to townsfolk when they get bored. Do I have to call Chris Hansen? I like him trying to loot my lab. I can't even get in without setting off at least a few explode. I should have said gear is dangerous. If you can't get into your own lab without blowing yourself up, is that why your titties are so big? You have to fix them so many times and it's just scar tissue on top of scar tissue? Is that what it is? Please tell me. The wolf pokes a burnt patch of fur up on his upper arm and minces. He looks up in time with a toothy grin while he sees everyone staring at him. Well, it's true. Like I was saying, we're tired of watching the war destroy nice little towns like this one. We'd like to help you. Aw, thanks, Grizz. Speak for yourself. I'm just sick of moving around so much. Rain and your doorknob nipple, you know you like me, it's okay. Hard to build a rapport with the local bartender if they keep dying. So you two know each other? What about gear? We just met. I was telling them, gear is so precious. I was just telling them about my experiments and how I don't want to move them if I don't have to. Something will probably explode. People will probably die, and I will lose valuable data. Everyone stares at the wolf with unblinking eyes. They're all like, gear, please fix yourself. Last explosion to turn outside. What was that? Something's gonna piss me off, that's for sure. That could be said of most things, it ain't hard. I'm gonna ask Gear because he literally said he can't even get into his lab without setting off bombs. So maybe, just maybe, I got a love point. Yes! I turned to face Gear. Maybe he knows something about the explosion. I find him concentrating very hard on the satchel. Is he counting? Oh, fuck it, it's one of his. 1, 2, 3. Did I have 3 or 4 of the... Gear! This is your fault. This is not... What are you doing, Gear? Just to make sure that explosion wasn't me. It didn't sound like one of... Sound like? You can tell by the sound. What is it? Well, duh. She know the sound your incredibly dangerous, untested bombs make? No. No, I don't. If they're I like how me in game has so much like common sense, you know? Another explosion interrupts our conversation. I look around and find Grizz and Rain aren't here anymore. They must have gone to check out the explosions. Man, they ditched us. Come on, Benito. We're missing all the fun. Did I get another love point with Gear? Wow, me and Gear just keep racking this up. Hey, I think you should take this. Gear's telling me he's more serious than normal. Is he worried about me? In case you need to go full badass or something. Never mind. Well, that lasted long. Honestly, I thought he really cared about me for 2 seconds. Is this safe? Of course. I'm almost 80% certain it won't explode on impact. That's not good enough for me. I nod and call Gear outside. We step outside and find nearby shops and houses aflame. Smoke fills the air, making it hard to see. You need to leave. Now. I follow the sound of Grizz's booming voice to find him and Rain facing a shadowy figure who rests behind a cloud of smoke. Just a moment ago, the mirror was full of laughter and warmth. His demeanor is now cold and serious. I don't like how his gear doesn't cover his heart. Like, his heart is still exposed. As well as his weenie. Like, you're leaving 2 very important things open to attack. I look over at Rain, who's standing behind Grizz. His expression doesn't seem to have changed, but his body language seems much more defensive. Why are they all so buff? I don't understand. And the tension in his shoulders, the stance he's taking just behind Grizz, he seems like he's waiting for someone to attack at any given moment. Ooh, don't threaten me, you overgrown mouse. Isn't he the overgrown mouse? The shadowy figure laughs maniacally as flames shoot out from his hands. Is this Todoroki's mouse father? Is this Endeavor as a mouse? Oh God, that smell. What is he burning? Wait, is that a body? unless you want to end up like him. I think I'm gonna be sick. That's a body, a real body being charred right before my eyes. I look like from the gruesome scene, my eyes watery and burning. I can't tell this is because of the smoke or what I just saw. Your fight has no place here. This land does not reside within either of the warring kingdoms. Grizz seems unfazed by the burning body. Grizz seems unfazed by the burning body. I catch a sneak of why can't I read? Grizz seems unfazed by the burning body. I catch him sneak a glance at me and frown before returning his attention to the smoky figure. Are all of them worried about me? It's so cute. Is that where I ended up? The little village smack dab in the center of our borders. It sure is strange how a hunter can lose track of everything but their prey in pursuit. I can almost make out a cynical smirk on the stranger's face. It's quite amusing how quick a pharaoh is to flee just because their flesh is burning off or whatever. Well, wouldn't you be in pain if I set you on fire, dummy? Anyhow, as far as I'm concerned, all land belongs to the kingdom of seekers. Ooh, what is that? Is that where he's from? So if I wish to burn this place to the ground, I shall. Grizz's body picks up a response to the stranger's words. Rain, do you have Labe? I'm gonna say Labe. Do you have Labe equipped? Reinhardt rests his paw on the leather holster. He really stays strapped. Rain is not messing with you. My God. You never leave home without her. That's right, baby. Oh my God. Good. Grizz reaches back and grips the top of his shield. Oh, this is great. Do you intend to fight me? The stranger's next laugh caused me to flinch. How can this guy be so calm when everything around us is burning and there's a dead body on the floor? Just so you know, the Kingdom of Secrets only recruits the most talented soldiers for them. I am no exception. The stranger hurls a ball of fire at us without hesitation. Ooh, that's a nice shield. Wow, it's like a lion or a bear. Erin. They're so descriptive about when a body part moves. Grizz's huge biceps flex as he rips the shield from his back and aims towards the attack. There's no way he can block it. That's magic. How can he? Right before the attack lands, Grizz begins to swing the shield in a wide, powerful arc to the left. He managed to deflect the flames. Woo! The effects of the attack must have been negated by its movements. However, the shield seems to have sustained a substantial amount of damage from the attack. Dang it, it's a nice shield. Idiot. I agree! Oh man, this is a great time to test out my new invention. Meet the Face Melter version 302. What happened to the other 301 versions? Gear pulls a strange looking bomb from his satchel. Is it already lit? I want to go back and I really want to say that I think Gear is dangerous because it is true. A battle's about to begin. Let's do it. Okay, so for the majority of the game, I might skip the battles, but it's the first episode. If I play this more, if you guys want it, I'm going to skip the majority of battles. I got 10 XP and again, no loot. Very sad about that. Who is that? Is he cold? You will pay for this. You can't run from science. Yeah, take that, flat earthers. Gear pulls a strange looking controller from his satchel. It seems oddly familiar. The dimension alternator? That's right. You can't imagine someone who can rip holes in time and space and... Wait, how'd you know that? Crack. Did he break my back? Benito. Pain. Blurry figures. Muffled voices. If you don't get out right now. Rain? I'm sorry. Gear. We should discuss this outside. Grizz, what's happening? Why can't I speak? Wait, was that all a dream? Did I pass out? Someone tell me what's going on. I'm gonna call out for Gear just because, you know, he's my main man. I love him. I managed to mumble a single word fading into the darkness. Gear. I managed to push the sandbags I caught, eyelids open. So bright. Why are their nipples so big? I don't get it. Subject is experiencing mild light sensitivity. Subject? What the? Gear? I find Gear saying something I'm liking. He scribbles a few words in the notepad he's holding before returning his attention to me. Without warning, the wolf plops down beside me and stares directly into my eyes with an unsettling intensity. Gear bursts into a big smile. You're finally awake! I told them I would take care of it. I mean you. And they wanted to kick me out. Really want to put a bomb in my throat? What are you talking about? Gear begins rummaging through his satchel again. Kick you out? What are you talking about? And why aren't you wearing a thank you? The wolf pulls out a... I'm not even gonna read that. Fluffy pink bandages. Wait, fluffy? Why would a bandage be fluffy? Because they have fur? It makes no sense. He begins untangling the knot as he continues talking. Yeah, something about my being a danger to myself and others. You know, just the usual. Nothing I haven't heard before. Maybe had a couple of days to cool off. Oh, and I don't know. I got hot. All this fur plus being cramped in a room all day makes for a warm wolf. Why is he blushing? Anyways, it's a good thing you said something, or they might have sent me packing. A few days? I said something? Everything hurts when I try to think. Gear begins using his teeth to pull out the knot's ends. He ends up tearing through it with his teeth. The wolf shrugs and decides to take what he can get. Yep, your subconscious must have known that someone who can tear holes in reality can easily handle changing a few bandages. Gear wraps a torn bandage around a somewhat healed gash on my upper arm. The wound is one of many injuries I feel pulsing on my body. What happened to me? Am I like in the fight too? Because I can't fight. I can only use them. So I don't know what happened. Good as new. Gear grins at me with bright wolfy eyes. Thanks Gear, but where are we? What happened? Last thing I remember is that monster making a run for it, then everything goes fuzzy. The shine in Gear's eyes falters. Ooh. The ordinarily spirited wolf lowers his gaze to the bandage on my arm. He reaches out and gently pulls his paw on top of the bandage. A jolt of pain caused me to pull away from him. Sorry, Benito, I'm sorry. It just stings a little, no big deal. No, I mean, I'm sorry I did this to you. I'm intrigued now. Like at first I was playing it just to play it, but now I'm actually intrigued. It's my fault you're like this. One of my experience malfunctioned in the battle. You were caught in the explosion. Honestly, I didn't mean to, but I mean I never mean to. Aww. Okay, I'm happy I never called him dangerous, because I bet he would have like not liked that at all. The young wolf's eyes stare at the ground. I can't see his eyes, but his shaky voice telling me this guilt has loomed over him the entire time he took care of me. Aww. Part of me wants to joke around, but I want to comfort him. I'm gonna joke around. I've been through worse. Plus, if I hadn't gotten hurt, then I probably wouldn't get these sweet pink bandages. I try my best to imitate one of Gear's till he grins. He's back up at me. The playful light returns to his eyes. Aww. Don't worry, Benito. I'm gonna invent something so great, so awesome, that so freaking mind-blowing that they're gonna have to forgive me. I already forgive you. What are you talking about? Gear begins stuffing his satchel with belongings that he's scattered along my bed and the nearby desk. His sporadic movements cause a book that was tangled up in some sheets to fall on the ground with a big thud. I lean over to grab it. No, don't touch that. What is it? Is it a diary? Gear scoops the book up into his arms and looks at me. Sorry. Gear shakes his head in response. It's just best if you don't. I feel pretty stupid if I got you hurt again. Is the book a diary? And is he like, I'm in love with the cocoa? Like, is he really? Hurt? How would a book hurt me? It has to do with my family. So a book about your family is going to bite me? Or the wolf smiles and tilts his head. He's a bit confused about my questions. You don't know about me? Well, not just me in particular, but the history of my family? How do I know about your family? We just met. Gear's next smile is probably the most odd expression of happiness I've seen in my life. However, it's short-lived as he frowns and sighs. Aww. It's really cool that you don't know, but I should probably tell you for your own safety. Gear sits back down in bed beside me. He opens the book and shows a page full of symbols I don't understand. Confused, I return my attention to the apprehensive wolf. I wrote the book by myself. A lot of time failed experiments, and patches of fur I don't think will ever go fully backward into creating it. I'm really proud of it. But the contents are considered forbidden. This book contains all the information I learned about the world and the laws that dictate it. Gear sets the book down and stared up at the ceiling. His eyes look a bit empty as he continues to speak. You probably heard some rumors about the war that was waged between magic and science. Maybe in passing. I don't really know much about it though. Well, to sum it up, a very long bloody story. Science lost. The canine's claws dig into the bed sheets, tearing small slits into the soft fabric. Gear continues to stare upwards, his voice a bit shaken. They erased everything about science, the technology, the books, the people. Did they kill his parents? Oh my god. Wait, they killed his parents? They even made their own stupid magical language that pretty much mind fucks anyone who reads it. People don't even know what they've forgotten. The only reason I even know about these things is because my parents taught me before. Gear turns back towards me, his eyes a bit swollen. He must have been looking up to hold the tears back. Sorry, Benito, it's just a touchy subject. Watch your language? Who would say watch your language? I would say I'm sorry. Wait, what? What is that? Oh, whoa, hold on. I'm going to leave. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. No, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Gear shakes his head, smiling at me while doing so. His movements cause the light to reflect off some of the wet fur under his eyes. Oh, Gear, no. No, it's really cool. You didn't. Most people know to stay clear of me because of my past and the fact that I blow stuff up from time to time. We both laugh, and Gear seems to return to his normal spunky self. He gets off the bed and resumes gathering his things. Oh, one more thing. That singing was probably just the chemicals I applied from the bandage. It should speed up the healing process once it enters your bloodstream. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, his shirt's back on. Yes, thank you for putting his shirt back onto your awkwardly brown-colored nipples. He turns to face me. You did what? Science! I had to wait until you were awake because of ethics and whatnot. Anyways, I have to head over to my lab and check on some things. Plus, I think I have something that can boost your healing factor even more. I feel like next time I'm unconscious around Gear, I'm gonna have metal claws. Honestly, that'd be cool though. Gear, you don't have to do that, really. It's no big deal. Gear begins making his way towards the door. Hey, before you go, something's been bugging me. Why aren't you hurt at all? You were standing right next to me when the explosion happened, right? Gear stops at the door and smirks at me. It takes more than one tiny explosion to take me out. This tenacious wolf has a big thumbs up before exiting the room. Well, Gear's quite the character. I can't believe he watched over me for days. Doing nothing but sitting in this room. Wait a second. Where? Am I just in some random person's house? I begin getting out of the bed and I hear a loud thud on the floor beneath me for a second time. Gear's book? Don't read it! Oh my god, that's so rude. I reach down and pick up the book. I feel a sudden rush of blood trickling through my body and fall back onto the bed. I guess I haven't moved in a few days after all. Or maybe it's the chemical Gear applied in the bandages. Anyways, I should get this back to Gear. I'll return it as soon as I can, but first, I gotta figure out where I am. I'm going to stop, and that's why I will end today. Honestly, the storyline is cute. It's something about knowing that this is a furry game that sits weird with me, but I will give, like, I guess hats off to the creator of this game because it's actually really interesting so far, and I kind of like it. Not like that, but I kind of like the storyline so far. So if you guys want to see me play this again, let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. All right.